there's no chance, right, Pete, of Trent leaving this January for Real Madrid, no matter what the bid.
They want him. They've come in. They've come in twice for him. Carvajal's out for the rest of the
Yeah.
season. If they're going to get a fee for him,
I wish I did, mate. Obviously, Trent
Well, I think you must have
Alexander-Arnold,
an
we all
inside
saw
track
the
on this.
celebration after his goal against West Ham, and he was saying it was all noise. But yeah, look, Real Madrid are really ramping it up here. There's no doubt about that. They have made this formal approach, showing they would like to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold in January. Look, as Paul's mentioned there, this does represent Liverpool's last chance to get a fee for Trent Alexander-Arnold. I just think it would send out the wrong signals if you went and sold Trent in January. Your team that's going for the Premier League title, going for the Champions League as well, potentially. I don't think you sell your first choice right back in even if it is for £20 million. I think you probably just take it on the chin, let that money ride, and just if he is going to go, he's going to go on a free next year. As crazy as that sounds as a business side, I think Arne Slot won't want to lose any of his star players, and just what Trent offers that team, not just defensively but also going forward. I don't think you can risk letting him leave in January and moving to Real Madrid. And
Do we know what the bid
yeah,
was? The first bid.
talking around
Is
£20 million for him.
Do we know what kind of figures have
Again,
been banded about?
do you go and find a replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold for £20 million? Nowhere near. I don't think you can get anybody to replace him. Yeah,
And financially, what's the reward for winning the Champions League and winning the Premier League potentially? The
yeah,
financial reward
massively.
you
So I
get
think
from
if
both
you're
of
taking
those
it
two
from a
is
business side
more
of
than
things,
20
you're
million quid,
thinking,
isn't
let's
it?
keep him, let's continue our fine season this year, let's get trophies and silverware in the cabinet, and then if he does decide to leave, he goes and starts a new adventure in Real Madrid and see where that takes him from there. But look, I just don't. Yeah, that was him. Trent's on the phone
Was that him
saying,
now just letting you know that he's
"Don't be
going?
giving
Is
away my
that
secrets."
the hotline?
And everything else. But look,
Is that the
it's
hotline
it's
he's
an
got?
unnecessary distraction from Liverpool, and they've probably only got themselves to blame for getting into this situation in the first place. And we know what Real Madrid are like; they will ramp up this transfer speculation constantly now between January until the close of the window, and then after that, they'll be hoping to have Trent Alexander-Arnold signed up on a pre-contract. So Liverpool will be, I'm sure, knocking back these offers and bids in the faint hope that they can persuade Trent to commit his future with a new deal. But it does seem more and more likely now that the player will end up in Spain. Probably not in January, but come the summertime, I think he will be a Real Madrid player.
And not to badger you with questions about Liverpool sales, Pete, but if Darwin Nunes was to leave this summer, because it does seem like even if Liverpool win the Premier League and the Champions League, there will be some sort of overhaul this summer. It's very odd to think about for a club that's maybe about to win, a massive double. What kind of fee would Darwin Nunes fetch, whether it be
Yeah,
Newcastle
it doesn't
or
look
somewhere
like
else?
he's
'Cause he
long
doesn't feel
term
like he's
in
really in
Slot's
Arne Slot's
plans.
plans.
You've got Luis Diaz, who's playing as ahead of him as a number 9 in most of the big games this season. Look, Nunes, he's really flattered to deceive since he joined Liverpool for that big money move from Benfica. It was £75 million or plus add-ons. I think Liverpool will be looking probably around 50 to 60 million if they could get that back. I think they would let Nunes move on and they would use that to reinvest into the squad. Nothing's going to happen in January, as Paul says. Liverpool aren't going to sell any forwards when they're going for honours. But yeah, I think Nunes himself will probably have to look at his own position come the summer if he's not playing regularly, not getting much opportunity under Arne Slot. I just don't see him as a Newcastle signing. I don't see him as an Eddie Howe type of signing either. But his stock's still quite high in Europe. Darwin Nunes, I think there'll be a lot of Spanish clubs, maybe Italian clubs who would be interested in the Uruguayan as well. He's not a prolific goal scorer, and that's why he's probably Liverpool fans have not seen the best of him because he misses so many big opportunities. And if he did take those opportunities, there's no doubt he would be one of the first names on the team sheet. But he's not a clinical enough finisher to ensure that role as the number 9.